Hello friends, my name is Mushahid and I'm a PhD student at the University of British Columbia. I've had many people ask me questions about starting a PhD, and today I'll go over some of the most common ones. If you want to start a PhD, these insights might just be for you. As you can see from a professional looking background that I'm absolutely qualified to answer these questions. Or maybe it's just a picture I find on Google. Either way, I've been through the PhD process, so let's dive right in. How do I know if I'm ready to apply for a PhD? You're ready to apply for a PhD if you have an interest in a specific area of research that you want to explore and commit several years of independent study. Prior experience through a master's or even an undergraduate research project can also be good indicators. What is the timeline to apply for a PhD program? Most programs have deadlines in fall or winter. You should start preparing a year in advance, contacting potential supervisors, researching universities, and gathering all your application documents. How do I choose the right PhD program? You have to consider various factors, such as program's reputation, availability of resources, the program's research focus, and of course, location. If you're going to be living somewhere for 4 to 5 years, you want to be able to actually enjoy the place that you're living at. You have to find a school and a program and a supervisor whose research interests align with yours and who can give you the support that you need as a student. Should I contact potential supervisors before applying? I think that's a great idea. Reaching out to potential supervisors is great. You can email them, explain your research interests, and ask if they're accepting any new students. A good match with the supervisor can make a big difference in your PhD. What is the most important part of the PhD application? I would say it's the statement of purpose or the research statement. This is a very critical document. It should clearly state what your research interests are, what your background is, and how you're a good fit with the university, the program, and the potential supervisor. Do I need a master's degree to apply for a PhD program? That depends on where you're applying. In universities in the United States, it's not a requirement as they accept students straight out of their bachelor's program for their PhDs. Now in Europe or Canada, sometimes it's a requirement and other times it's highly preferred. What qualifications do I need for a PhD program? A strong academic background is very important, as well as research experience and relevant skills. If you have publications or even conference presentations, that can strengthen your application a lot. Who should write my recommendation letters? Choose professors or research mentors who can speak well to your academic abilities, research experience, as well as readiness for graduate studies. If you have experience working in the industry, you can also reach out to your previous managers. Whoever writes your recommendation letters, they must know what your research goals are so that their letter aligns with your application. What can I expect in a PhD interview? You'll likely discuss research interests, research expectations, and research goals. Be ready to answer any technical questions about your research and how your research aligns with the program. This is also a great opportunity for you to ask the supervisor any questions about their research, experience, or even the program as a whole. I hope these answers help you feel more confident about your PhD application. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop them in the comments and I'll be happy to help. Good luck with your PhD applications.